Okay, this video is going to introduce you to nested loops. I'm just going to give you a general idea as far as how to do this, and we'll see how it goes. So as we look at this code, we see that we have a while loop. What we want to do is we want to follow that straight down. And so we can see then where the body of the loop starts and where it stops. So all of this whole block of code is executed whenever this Boolean expression is true. So we haven't looked at what's inside here yet, but all we know is that we've got to execute this entire block of code. So if this loop is iterated 4 times, then it's going to go through all of this 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so this is called the outside loop. So the outside loop goes all the way from here to here. And in between here and here is the body of that outside loop. Now inside the loop is another loop. Whoops. And that's why this is called a nested loop, because it's inside, or it's nested inside of the body of another loop, of the outside loop. And so this loop here has a body that starts here and here. So anytime this loop is executed, it's got to go through all of these lines of code. So what happens is, now we'll back up. So we come to while count is less than or equal to 3. If this is true, then we jump into the loop that goes from here to here. And so you just start working with your code from top to bottom. So you do this, but then when you come here, now you got a special block of code. It's a while loop. Now what you do is you treat this, I would suggest for some of you, is put a block around it, put a border around it. And don't look anywhere else while you're doing this loop. Now you treat this loop as if it's the only code in the program. So if you were given this problem, what you would do is you would as long as this is true, you would execute the body of the loop. So maybe you have to do it 3 times, 2 times, 5 times, whatever. But you do this loop as many times until the Boolean expression is false and stops the loop. All right? So this is now all happening the first time through the outer loop. When you come to the inner loop, you do that one until it stops. Now when you're done with this loop, you kick out of the loop. And you go, okay, well, we still have more of the outer loop body to do. So we've got to do these 2 statements. And so then when we finish, this brace is for this loop, the outer while, because this is all indented at the same place. So you return to while and you check to see if you're going to do the outer loop, which is this. So when you do the outer loop body, you're doing 2 statements, a while loop, and 2 more statements. When you're doing the inner loop, you're doing 3 statements, and then you repeat those 3 statements again And again until the Boolean expression says to stop. Once this is false, now you're done with everything.